Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 115 on Mr. Adom Aluminium Profiles. Alright, so in review is build and secure. Build and secure, as the name denotes, we are talking about security systems. When we talk about security system, we are talking about how to prevent burglars from easily accessing your home. Okay, it might not prevent it 100%, but to some extent. So we're going to have electric fencing, which is very essential. Okay, we're going to have CCTV that could give you information as to who is trying to break into your house. You can catch the images of the people. And then we have an intruder alarm. Should someone try to bypass the electric fencing, it will sound an alarm, because the electric fencing, some people have a way of bypassing it. And so once you do that, it triggers, and then there's an alarm. You need to make sure that you have automatic gate motor that will prevent anybody from just opening your gate, because it comes with some features that if anybody from the outside without the remote or even try to tamper with it, it will never open. You understand? Okay, we talk about garage door, we talk about biometric access entry. Even your door, if you want to enter the room, you can have a biometric access entry, and that could also deter anybody from easily having access to your room. Your burglary bars alone is not good enough to protect you. You understand? So contact Mr. Seth Kwame Ampedu if you need any of these security features, and he will be there to assist you. Okay. All right, so we are back with Mr. Adom, and previously in episode 114, you saw the beautiful work that he did for one of the clients, and we are still in the same premises. These are all fan lights. Okay, beautiful one. It allows ventilation to come in. This might be a garage. This might be a garage, or probably somewhere else, a warehouse or something. I don't know, but the idea is unique. Okay, the idea is unique, and so you can open it. It's kind of a foldable one. Yes, it can be open and allow ventilation. So it could be a workshop where you can open and do whatever thing that you want to do there. Are you with me? So contact Mr. Adom with the numbers on your screen. He does all type of profiles. Anything that you want him to do with the aluminum profile, he will be there to do it for you. You understand? It is very, very important. There are lots of fake ones in the market now, and I would want you to be very careful of that. Okay, there are other brands as well. There are other frames that we've seen from the China market, but they are not in Ghana. Some of them you have to import them. Okay, yes, some are soundproof, that when you close them you can barely hear any sound from the outside. And it's the same with the KS-50. When you do a double glazing and you close it, you can barely hear any sound, even when it rains. Sometimes in my house, when I sleep, I wake up in the morning and I notice that it has rained. I'm like, when did it rain? I didn't even hear anything. Yes, so we call it sound attenuation. Okay, yes, it doesn't attenuate the sound completely, but to some extent you can barely hear anybody on the outside. Okay, when the installer is a good person, knows his job very well and has done a good job, you can barely hear someone on the outside. But the other frames that are shown in the China market, they are bulkier. They are bulkier, thicker frames, and those are 100% soundproof. Are you with me? But we don't have them in our market. Okay, what we have in our market are these frames. Okay, these are different. There are plastic ones as well, so be careful you don't get twisted. Someone would use a plastic one for you as a KS-50, because maybe you might not know they have the plastic ones in the market. Okay, so just be careful with that. So look at what he has done. This is beautiful. This is a projected window, and you can see how high he opened it. You understand? It all boils down to a conversation that you need to have with Mr. Adom. Come up with a plan, come up with a design, and he is ready to work with you. You understand? Don't keep changing your design though, because a lot of y'all keep doing that. You give him a design today, he start fabrication, and the next minute you go like, oh, I've got a new design. How is he going to change the other one? Already he purchased the materials, he has already cut them into pieces and started fabrication. How is he going to change it? You understand? Sometimes you put him in a position where he can't even say no or say yeah, because he's trying to protect his image. You understand? And so for you people out there who does that, please refrain from it. You understand? We are all humans. If they do that same thing to you, will you be happy? If there's someone does the same thing to you, will you be happy? So let us put ourselves in everybody's shoe. He's working just like you are also working. You understand? Just that he's providing the services that you need. Tomorrow you'll be providing a service to other people too that they need. So if they treat you that way, I believe you wouldn't be happy. So make sure you stay with your plan. The design should be unique, and most importantly, the masons should do a good job, because metal frames cannot straighten the mortar. It's not possible. The metal frame will not be able to straighten up the mortar. Okay, so when Adom installs all the frames and there are gaps along the edges, they normally use their filing machine to file it, but you don't get it 100%. You don't get it 100%. You still have some amount of gaps on the edges, and when that happens, please ask the masons to use cement, mix it with water, and then try to close up all those tiny edges that are showing up, just so we don't have even your AC cooling system going out of the room. So we need to have a complete seal so that your AC, the cooling system, stays within the room. You understand? So kindly take note of that. Take note of that. So the aluminum profiles, we have the normal Italia, we have the KS-50, we have the trico system. Okay, trico system are durable, they are bulkier, and it has more lines compared to that of the KS-50. Okay, so if you have money and you want to move a little bit higher, you go with the trico system. Are you with me? Trico frames are a bit different from that of the KS-50. This is a beautiful home. I don't know the client, but I'm happy you gave the job to Mr. Adom, and I believe he did a wonderful job. If you have any issues, I believe the same way you contacted Mr. Adom, do the same way. You have to call him and say, Mr. Adom, I have some concerns and I want you to address it. It wouldn't be a fight, it wouldn't be disrespect, it will be a same communication. Mr. Adom, I think I have one issue here. Can you come and resolve it for me? Mr. Adom will come and check. And make sure you yourself, you have been trained as to how to open and close all the windows. Some people manhandle them, they misuse them, and when it get broken, they want to apportion blame to Mr. Adom, or they want to extend that to it because they don't want to take that responsibility. You just have to say, oh, Mr. Adom, I was trying to operate this, but mistakenly I think I twisted it, and so kindly come and have a look at it for me. If Adom comes and he does it and he said, oh, that's okay, he's not going to take money, that is because he is a kind person and he would want to do that, or based on relationship that you've established, he will do that. You understand? So here they are installing the glass rails, okay, on the stairs, and it looks beautiful. They are not yet done. Okay, yeah, they are not yet done. You can see some of the glasses underneath are overlapping, so they need to adjust them properly. Okay, so that it all flashes. They all need to be linear. One glass should not overlap the other. You understand? And this happens if your walls are not linear. Even the stairs, if it is not straight, installing these glasses become very difficult. You understand? It has to be the same. If some places are bumpy or swampy, installing these glasses become very difficult because you need to adjust and adjust and adjust. Whilst you're adjusting, it is affecting other areas. So it has to be linear. The plastering on that stair rails has to be so linear to reduce the adjusting of these glasses. You understand? It's very, very important. So Adom is doing a good job. Good job. I like the interior decor with the stones. I like the interior decor with the stones. They've done a very good job. They've done a very good job. It's so nice. So nice. So the person used the stones for the inside decor. You understand? They used the stones for the entire interior decor. And here we have the glass. So it has to be firm. This has to be really firm, because if you have kids running around, they're going to have issues. I'm going to be thinking about safety all the time. I'm going to be, because you don't have to lean on this too much. This shouldn't be your resting place. Some of us, we are good at that. We are good at just leaning on stuff, and we leave our whole body. The moment you forget yourself and you leave your whole body right there, you know that you're going to have to kiss yourself goodbye. You understand? You should be careful. Yeah, in doing that. So don't lean on them and leave the entire body, just throw yourself onto the glass. No, 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 no. You have to lean with caution, gently. You understand? A bit of romance. Just touch it, and that's it. You don't go and just stand there and throw yourself and then put your two hands in a drop down. No, 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 no. We don't do that here. So here, I think Adom, we're going to do some adjustment, because he told me the staircase is not even. Yes, some people are not good in putting up staircase. So the staircase is not even. It's not even. So it makes it very difficult to even do the proper adjustment. So those are some of the lessons we learn every day when we go to site. And Adom is learning a lot, and hoping that in the future we're able to advise people once they are employing a mason to do a job. The finishing is very, very important. They should do a good job, and makes the next person who comes to work work very easy. My name is Mr. Bright Antonio. If you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you've not. And again, if you need my services, do not hesitate to reach out to me. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Peace.